Hello everyone, this is Mary Ann. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another coloring video. Again, we are back in the Querkles Masterpieces coloring book. And I have already uploaded a couple of projects that I have finished from this series, and please feel free to check them out. I have linked them down below. And just for a short recap, here are all the many projects that are in this particular volume. There are 20 in all. These are details from actual masterpieces. And to color in the project, you only need 5 different colors, ranging from dark to light. They can be monochromatic, like the green ones here shown as an example, or different colors as long as they are ranging from dark to light. For today's project, I have chosen this particular one. It is called A Friend in Need. This is a detail from the artwork made by C.M. Coolidge. It will show the dog, as you will see later on. The colors that I have chosen for this particular project, my number 1 is a combination of the black watercolor pencil from Faber-Castell and the Zig Clean Color Real Brush Pen in mid-brown. That will be my number 1. I will first lay down the watercolor pencil and then overlay it with a mid-brown color. And then my number 2 color will be just the mid-brown. My number 3 color is going to be the dark oatmeal. My number 4 color will be the ochre. And my number 5 color will be oatmeal. So now let's jump right into the project. I will speed up the video and I will play some music. this is the finished project. I really like the browns that I have chosen. The colors I have chosen are the same as the colors I have used for a previous project called the dog, and I think that browns are very underrated. It depends on the kind of browns that you choose. You can make something that is ordinarily brown look really special. And I think another factor for making this project look a little bit out of the ordinary is the texture that the Zig brush pens was able to achieve. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. And that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you can catch all of the next videos in this series. Thanks for watching. Bye!